Good morning, folks. Welcome to the next episode of Star Trek Online Emergence. Yeah, I know that's not what it is now, but this character's still in the Emergence time frame. He hasn't quite made it to Victory's life yet. So, let's continue. Let's move on. Oh, what the heck? I don't have any audio. Alright, hold on. I'm not getting any audio. I figured out why. Because when I went to set the record, I wasn't quite in game yet, so I had to click on the screen, and now I can do it. Alrighty. Now that that's all over with, let's get started. Next mission. Of course, the audio for this is broken, so I'm going to have to read it. The Toxodot has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. Cardano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Cardano has asked you to rendezvous with him at the Nakul system. Well, you know what? The only reason why they probably ended up doing what they did in the future is because of what's going to happen now. Alright, well, let's begin. Yep, good luck. Gonna need it. I'll turn that down just a teeny bit more.
Good to see you again. Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover the device. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Agreed. Set course for the lead Tholian vessel. Nakul are hailing us, sir. Should I put them on the main view screen?
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
Yet. We will render any assistance we can. What do you need?
Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you could provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Consider it done.
as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate.
They stole a device from us that interferes with the fusion process in the sun.
So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Cardano created the device in the future. The Tholians stole it from him. We're just trying to set things right.
I never should have made that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it could do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home, and life will probably never develop here again.
I'm laying a course for the star, full impulse.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them. Board that vessel and get it back.
Oh, we have to fight our way through all his buddies first. Gotta get through the attack groups first.
None of this would happen.
in a sec. Clean out my inventory a little bit. The Tholian ship is disabled. The sensors confirm the Toxodot is aboard. We can't get a log on it though. Too much interference. Working when we send an away team in a shuttle to board the ship and retrieve the device. Alright, now we get to go for a spacewalk in an extremely hot ship. Dock with Tholian ship. Good news. My scans indicate the quantum phase inhibitor is on the bridge. All we need to do is get to it. Bad news is Tholians are here. I know we're here. We're not going to get without a fight. Understood. We're ready.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids. You and your team will need environmental suits to survive.
Thanks for your reminder. I know. Alright. Problem is to remember who gets the stuff when we get back, when we get done. Well, two of them are easy. The other ones are a little bit tricky because I have to decide between these two. See, my first guy gets that one. Alright, Caldano, you don't have to use a spacesuit. You're a human Lucari hybrid, and you don't need a suit. A Vulcan human Lucari hybrid, actually. Oh, okay. He just puts on a little mask. That's all he puts on.
Tholian, just as xenophobic and opportunistic in your time as mine. Have to be getting closer to the Toxodot. Stay alert. Brits should be just ahead.
Oh, I can wait a minute while I clean up all this stuff. Welcome, viewers. Kind of in the middle of it. Audio is good in this episode. Because the villains should be talking. Especially when I first enter the room. Doggy wants to sit next to me.
Now we just need to drop that force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off this ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
Drop the field, get the quantum phase, got it. I'm not a science officer, so science kit modulating could do me no good.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Vorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to taking.
Beam us to shuttle and launch immediately. Let's get to the ship.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
Sasha, you can walk past Milan and she's not going to hurt you. If you want to go outside, Sasha.
Ryza, early 22nd century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot.
Acknowledged.
Wow, rain on Ryza? I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
Well, Captain Archer visited Ryza in the 22nd century and it was decent. I mean, they didn't have no rain like this.
We have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again.
Early 22nd century.
And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Before Enterprise even launched.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there. That's better, but I still think it would be too easy to find. That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time. We need to check on the Nakul.
Which time is that? Is the 23rd century time or the 24th century time? Because I'm actually from the 23rd century.
Setting course for 2410.
That's the 25th century. Okay, so I'm from the 23rd century, but now I live in the 25th century.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
That ain't gonna help us now, because you got rid of the... Sir, we arrived back in the Nakul system in the present. Caldano has launched a ship. The Tholians are hailing us.
Return the talks, Lieutenant, and we will let you live.
You gotta focus your screen a little bit. You're a little blurry. We no longer have the device. We've hidden it where you will never find it. Back to the 22nd century, where Archer comes upon his ship, and the events in those 2 episodes.
This is Captain Walker of the USS Postok.
We are responding to a temperate distress call. Do you require assistance? Sasha. and hide it where nobody can find it.
I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
We will do whatever we can to assist you.
You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now, go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves. Time is a weapon, and it will never be turned against us again.
Let us know if you can change your mind and want our help.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Postok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
Yes, Caldano's ship was damaged and he fell through a temporal portal.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
During this time, Captain Archer had just recovered the ship, trying to avoid being destroyed by the I can't even figure their name, it's been so long. And the Tholians are trying to take Caldano's ship, the other alien species that was trying to take their ship. They were trying to rendezvous with a Vulcan ship, and they beamed the ship on board, and then Trip figured out how to get the transmitter to work, and that's where we're at right now.
Greetings. It's nice to see you again.
Again, we've met before. Yeah, I think we met in the alternate timeline, the Ambassador, when we went and rescued the Ambassador class.
Not that you remember. We need to scan the continuum for Caldano. Would you care to assist me?
Of course. He's going to be in the 22nd century. I already know where he's at, but unfortunately my character doesn't.
Were you able to locate Caldano?
The ship is in the 22nd century, but these readings are strange.
Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Acknowledged. Suliban, there we go. Now the name comes up. Yeah. Archer recovered his ship, and then Archer recovered Caldano's ship. The doctor could only figure out a couple of the DNA strands that were in his blood because they didn't know about the Lucari. But now we know what the other missing one was. And then Tholians and the Suliban are attacking Enterprise because they have the ship, and the Tholians want that ship because it's Caldano. And then the Suliban ships go and attack the Vulcan ship that they were supposed to rendezvous with. But also during this time, I am also here during this time also. I'm also there during this time in another episode, a previous episode that I did where we're trying to fight off the Vorgons, because the Vorgons are trying to go after the Enterprise too. Because they want the Ox Tutat, or Tox Utat. Yep, he's dead. Of course there's no life signs present. He was dead when Enterprise found him. So who knows how long he'd been back there before Enterprise found him.
What happened with Caldano?
He's dead, and it looks like he's been dead for centuries.
No, this was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan Archer, found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Uthant is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who destroyed it before it could be used to harm others.
No, he didn't. He didn't destroy it. It went into the archive. That was one of the previous episodes I did. And the Nakul, isn't there anything we can do for them?
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive, although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shaped the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
And changed Archer's timeline for a couple episodes at the end of Season 3. The temporal Cold War. I should be aware of it already.
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering a dangerous era in history. Time travel, like warp drive before it, will radically change your society. I'll see you again.
I know.
We have a lot to do.
Because I am a time traveler. I was pulled from the 23rd century. By Daniels. Farewell, Captain, and thank you. I'm a temporal agent, technically. Is what we are, or what I am. Because I was pulled from the 23rd century by Daniels, and now then I had to deal with all the stuff going on in this century. All right, let's get my stuff back on. I don't think I have enough equipment to upgrade it. I don't have any I don't have upgrade tokens. Alright, well that is that. Finish out the episode.
This is a sad day for the Federation. We failed to save the Nakul system. And our friend from the future, Caldano, is dead.
Oh, he'll be back.
I know you did everything you could.
Yes, he's not even alive yet, technically.
Especially when we venture into time travel, things must play out a certain way. So, at least the timeline has been preserved. Captain Picard can now find the Tox Uthant on Risa in the 24th century. Still, let us mourn for Caldano and the Nakul people.
Oh, the Nakul will survive, but they will come back with a vengeance. Then they will go mess with World War II. I don't have any ship to put these on. I'll just take the science emitter. Time and Tide. Well, that will be the next episode. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you just caught this at the end of the episode. But until next time, later. Come on. There we go.